Today's video is going to be a book haul, but I also got some random little things, as always, that I will show you. So I got everything from the charity shops, again as usual, and the majority of this stuff was on my wish list, so I don't know how I managed to find all this stuff in a day. Firstly, do you like my makeup? I tried to do all that, like, you know, contouring shit. I asked my mum whether she liked it, and she was like, oh, you look like a drag queen. And then she just, you know, put my salt in the wound and was like, oh no, you look like a young boy trying to do drag makeup. Oh, step back. So first up, I got a book that I've wanted for so long. The Hunchback of Freaking Notre Dame. This is the Penguin Popular Classics, which they're really cheap and you find them in charity shops a lot, but then you look at the like type font and you're like, sorry, what? I obviously love the Disney Hunchback of Notre Dame. God help the outcast. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I've also seen every adaptation film that there is of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've seen everything, just not read the book yet. It's like £10 online and it wouldn't go down, and I was like, I don't want to be robbed. No, I don't. I then got a Roald Dahl book. What a surprise. And of course, like I always say, you're probably sick of hearing it, I love Quentin Blake. That's why I buy Roald Dahl books. Stop saying it, Hannah. This is SEO Trot. It's about a man falls in love with a woman who lives underneath him, I think, and there's a tortoise. What? A tortoise. There's a tortoise. I was trying to say turtle and tortoise and I was like, tortoise. Sorry, inappropriate, Hannah. I then get this one, which sounds amazing. This is by Florence King, she's a very famous American novelist. Also, the sun keeps going in and out, so if I'm like squinting, I'm not being like, you know me, Kim K. Like, the sun's in my eyes. Let me just like put on my shades for a second. Oh, Mariah Carey's here, sunglasses indoors. Really cool cover, and it's about Florence's actual life. Now, her grandma tried to make her into a southern lady, and if you know anything about Florence King, she is sassy AF. She's very similar to Dorothy Parker, who I love Dorothy. Dorothy's most famous quote is probably, every morning I wake up, I sharpen my tongue. And that's just so her. Her words are so cutting. She's just full of sass. So is Florence King. So Florence is talking about that, and then there's like a quote from the book, which is, no matter which sex I went to bed with, I never smoked in the street. Let me just take these off now so I don't look like a dick. I then got 2 Star Trek items. I got this one, which is Star Trek Book 8. This is adapted by James Blish, and basically, I really like Star Trek. And what they did is they took the Star Trek episodes and condensed them and put them into book form. So I'll show you what I mean. As you can see there, this is the list of episodes that are condensed down to be put into this book. Now, basically the story of this book is they go to a planet where it's always Halloween. Dreams can come true, dreams can come true. What's that song? It's like, dreams can come true between your heart and mine. Dreams. And then I got this coaster, which is from Star Trek, and it says, hailing frequencies open. Star Trek. I then got an autobiography from someone under the age of 30, which kind of goes against a rule that I have, which is if you're like under 50 and you've written about your life, I'm not reading it because you haven't lived enough of a life for me to care. But I really like this person, so I thought I would get it, and it was in the charity shop, and this is Professor Green's Lucky. Oh, the gorgeous, He is an English rapper. You should check his stuff out. I have his albums. I love him so much. And yeah, marry me, please. Yeah? Cool. Great. I'll pick a day. Don't worry. And then last but not least, I got this, which creepy cover, considering the plot of it. This is called A Certain Age. It's by Rebecca Ray. This has been said to me so many times in my comment section, you need to read this book. If you like Lolita, you'll like this. Read this book, read this book. I still haven't finished Lolita, by the way. I'm getting to the last bit and I'm like, this is unsavoury, but this is like a really good book, but I'm scared about how this is going to end. Back to this book though. This is about a 14-year-old girl, and it's told from her point of view throughout the whole book, who loses her virginity to a 27-year-old man. Ugh. I've already started reading it and it like goes there. The first thing's like, I remember when I was about 13 when I started letting the boys fill me up. That's the first line and I'm like, So that's it for the books, but now for the random things that I got. First up, I got this, which is lavender perfume. I got it as kind of like a little vintage store. It's got a really nice pink light lampshade on it, but it's perfume. I then got this, which was from a charity shop, which is a Harley Quinn pop Funko. This is the old Harley Quinn, because there's two versions. There is the new version where she has like blonde hair and red tips on the hair, or this one where she had half her hair red, half her hair black. I then got one of the best things I've ever got, and this is a Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty ring, and she's got a little crow on her shoulder, and yeah, it's just a really nice ring. I'll put it on. There, oh, I put it on palm side in. Nice one, Hannah. Great. Good day. I'm kind of out of focus. I just... Hi. What's your name? You're sitting on a park bench. And I'm just like, hi. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to... Oh, don't call the police. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that jazz. I'm gonna rouge my knees. Bye. What am I doing?